Top of the top. What's up, y'all? What's up? We back once again. Good morning, y'all. How are we doing today? Well, I was gonna save this for a members only exclusive, but it's so dead. I gotta come with something real today. I gotta come with something real this morning, y'all. Yeah, I gotta come with something original. You all say, once again, I'm gonna show you how it's done. Meaning, I'm gonna talk about what nobody ain't talking about. So this my whole form of this channel. I always watch what everybody talk about. Like I let them go on for months. And then I see everything they ain't talking about. Then I talk about that. That's what this channel built on. That's how I was able to see as years went by, in the end, everybody just started talking about everything I already spoke about. I always look to see what they talking about first. I let them talk. But now, since nobody want to talk about icespice, I'm gonna talk about icespice. Icespice I'm telling you, yo, this icespice is deep. You're gonna see that today. Y'all saw icespice blow up right in y'all face. Then somehow she just disappeared. But it's things that happen. So I'm gonna just throw this at y'all. You know all the rumors you heard about how some people's career gonna be over and this and that. I'm telling you, it's tied in with Young Miami. See, y'all people don't pay. No, y'all told you, man. Young Miami icespice, somehow they just disappeared. New generation. This one's for you. Somebody didn't want y'all to grow. Somebody didn't want y'all to get money. I think a lot of people plan for y'all to fail. I don't know what it's about, but we're going to look at it today. The game is over, y'all. It's over. It's over because they stopped the forward progress. In the end, it looked like, I'm going to tell you, man, in the end, this is what it looked like to me. We already covered everything. It was a time when people started losing these deals. Things start crashing. They realized the industry ain't giving no money. Boom. C-19 hit. Boom. Actors strike hit. Boom. All money stopped. Everybody in the house. I already went through this. Members only exclusive. During this time, people start cashing out. People start selling companies. All the focus on Kanye. All the focus on Kanye taking his laws. All the focus on this one taking a law. Meanwhile, people cashing out left and right. Then when that Diddy stuff happened, people start cashing out more. People start panicking. It was a big panic. But it's all slowed down now, y'all. Everything I talk about is in hindsight. All I do is give clarity. And like I said, I know what's up. It's designed where everybody going to crash. Everybody's going to crash by going with the same programming formula. But I'm not with that programming formula. Like I said, I don't get paid. So I'm not going to crash out going down with the ship because I ain't get paid to be on the ship. And I ain't asked to be on the ship. So, but when I told you 2026 is the year everybody going to crash, I'm talking about you know who. You seeing it now, y'all. I kept throwing hints at you. Old heads. Old heads. Old heads. Old heads. Not because of age. See, an old head is when an older person don't want to accept the time, don't want to accept the fact his time is up. He don't want to step to the side, let nephew shine. See? Old head want to hang with nephew, outshine nephew, get more money than nephew, and get more woman than nephew, and live better than nephew. See what I'm saying, nephew? That's old head. See? It was also in a movie called Don't Be a Menace while drinking your juice in the hood. His name was Old School. And they go to his house, and the youngsters, they all chill on his porch. His mother come curse his ass out. Oh, you get it? What I'm trying to tell you is, man, this is stuff me and my generation understood young as teenagers. And I told y'all, that's why we ran them old heads up out of here. That's what we did in the street. That's what we did in real life. We ain't want old heads doing nothing with us, playing basketball, nothing. That's how we roll. Get on our bikes, dip on old heads. We always knew what they was about. And yes, growing up, old heads were smashing out girls. Yes, they were. So like I say, I know about that generation, y'all. That's why I don't play with them. But see, the young generation, what I mean is, y'all didn't step up. Y'all didn't understand what's going on. But it's not your fault. Today we're going to get into it. The question is, how did icespice be a big... icespice was a big... She was big, y'all. She was about to go to the next level. But then some things started happening. Now, these are things I already knew. I didn't say nothing, but it's something I saw that triggered it. When I recently saw icespice, two of her shows got canceled. You're going to see Young Miami show got canceled. So some people can have shows, some people can't. Well, let's get into it, y'all. Top of the top, we up this morning. What's up, Miss Below? I saw you first thing in here. What's up, you son? Well, we're going to talk about a few things. The Lakers have been sold for $12 billion. They cashed out on the Lakers. Today, I'm going to give you my opinion why that happened. But it's not hard for you to figure out. Ain't no party like a... Somebody didn't get re-signed. It was a spectacle for 2 months. So where this person going? This person in Philly. This person's career really is over. And I told you this person really ruined the Lakers. And I told you this person's time was up 2024. Now you got the proof the Lakers are sold. They cashed out $12 billion. Jeannie Buss sold it for $9 billion. The man that bought it for this year, he flipped it real quick for a quick 2.5. He sold it. Yeah, y'all. I told you it's a big cash out because their time is up. The Lakers was for the streets of LA, but those people ain't there no more. So I told you all of these things were going to change, from viewership to games. Wow, you don't buy tickets. You don't buy tickets, this will no longer be the Magic Johnson show, meaning it will not be all one color on that court. When you look at that television, it will not be all one color. It's all for a reason, y'all. You think of all the big mouths. You think of all of the money abuse, wanting the biggest contracts. You think of all the thirst, hunger. You think of all the no negotiate. No, y'all, what happened is they let your people dig a ditch so big that one day they always going to fall in that ditch and never be able to get out. That's what happened. So these are all the clues I told you when I said that experience is over. And every now and then I will give you an update on why it's over and why things are the way they are. So top of the top, we up. Let me see if my people's in the chat, man. What's up, family? What's up? What's up, Swirl Girl? What's up, Swirl Girl? What's good? What's good? What's up, Natasha Jordan? What's up? All right, let's get into it, y'all. This is the intro. But we up. Let's go, man. Let's go. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna be very, very calm. That's the objective, to be calm. Cause I want to get through this the right way. All right. So this episode is for the new generation, man. Icespice and the plot against the new generation. This was gonna be a members only exclusive, but it's so dead. I'm not doing no bogus news today. Like I'm not doing that. Not today. So I was gonna have it for members only today, y'all, but I'm gonna still do something else. But I'm gonna do this because the plot against the new generation. Now, I don't know what's up with y'all, but a lot of y'all knew that Icespice was blowing up. Honestly, she already blew up. But she wasn't the favorite. She wasn't the favorite. Got it? Now, it's also something else she did. If you pay attention, Nickiminaj did try to save her. But she didn't know. Nicki actually tried to save her. And if she would have stayed with Nicki, maybe this stuff wouldn't be happening. But I also knew that she has a team. She got higher ups. It's really sad what happened to her. It's really sad. On some real talk, it's really sad what happened to her. Because I know she's in a situation where she can't say or do nothing. The hottest woman on the planet went on tour, made $6 billion in one tour. The hottest woman on the planet just got married, had her marriage in Madison Square Garden. What celebrity got married in a big-ass arena? Meaning that's how many, they needed all them seats for friends to come and people. Now you look at it. You mean to tell me Icespice was cool with Taylor Swift? And Taylor Swift really liked her like that? And she was hanging with Taylor Swift like a friend, just chilling? Somebody didn't want Icespice to get that light, y'all. She already made it. She already made it. When she was with Taylor Swift was actually helping like stamping her as a big pop icon. She started to be known as like Taylor Swift friend. Like, you know what I'm saying, y'all? Like a home, like her friend. That's your proof she was about to blow up. That's your proof right there. That's that simple. But see, remember when I told you, It's certain people always want to keep you in their category. There's people that want to keep you down. They want to keep you with them. Guys, I'm telling you, these people are so wicked. That's why I don't deal with them. I'm trying to tell you, man. Nobody's perfect in this world. But it's some people, they're predators. Meaning every day they just looking at how they can devour, take, knock down, destroy. That's their DNA. No good in them. So I'm giving y'all the background. Y'all know she was with Taylor Swift. It is the biggest artist on the planet. As far as in America, we already went through all that. 3-4 years ago, I broke all this down to you. When I first started telling you certain people not relevant like that, then I went through the facts. And I told you who the top artists are on the planet. I'll just tell you the top 3 artists on the planet right now, whether you like it or not, is Taylor Swift, Bad Bunny, and Drake. The Weeknd. It's a few of them. It's a top 10 on the planet. So she was cool with the top person, one of the top people on the planet. Meanwhile, the youth like her. She was the favorite of the youth. She was of the new generation. She was supposed to be the new generation's Lil' Kim, Nicki Minaj. But something happened. Because she from that what? She from that same state. And I told you that state is a monopoly. And at this point, it's a bunch of old heads been monopolizing. And I told you, we're in the era of Willie Lynch laws. The old against the young. This thing against Drake, old against the young. Old against the young. Old against the young. But the problem is, the old heads are in contracts with corporations. And the young people trying to earn their bones so they can get a check from corporations, but they making it where the new generation ain't going to get no check from corporations. Unless they say so. I'll tell you 2 youngsters getting checks from corporations. That's why they big get money. I sent it, Druski. And it's set up where a lot of you youngsters ain't going to get no deal like that. See, I call y'all youngsters because you need to grow up. When I say youngster, man, I'm talking about, man, 20 to 35, something like that, man, 32. When I say youngster, I'm talking to some of y'all 30s too. Straight up. Even though you're supposed to be a grown-ass man at 21, I'm going to call y'all youngsters. So check it out. All this is in your face. Icespice is your visual of what's been happening, what has already happened, and why it is the way it is. That's why I tell you it's all these gender games. Meaning, you can read hip-hop through a female. You can read hip-hop through a man. You can read hip-hop through many ways of what's going on, y'all. See, now I'm getting into the picking and choosing. So, like I said, if I wasn't really a participant in this culture, I wouldn't know nothing. So when I tell you I know young to old, also it is my responsibility, my job to put out the right information. Not just that, also entertain. So when I got to keep talking about the same old thing, say I'm not entertaining. I'm getting bored. When I get bored, it's a problem. Then I don't want to do this no more. I'm trying to tell you what it is. The same reason why I left the music alone. But I threw it at y'all. I let them trick me to stop making music, but it's not that. It's the industry. It's the industry, y'all. That's not, I went into a whole spill, y'all. Everybody get into the things you love. Don't let the things you chase deter you away from your natural talent. People got many talents. I don't care if it was fashion. You had an idea with, I'm going to move these t-shirts, and then somehow you got discouraged because you don't think like that. If you make t-shirts, you're supposed to always make t-shirts, whether you sell them or not. Even if I make t-shirts, even if I just wear them. That's what I mean by the art, y'all. The industry destroys your art. So even by me messing around back in the day like everybody else, going to the studio, doing boom, boom, it wasn't about that, y'all. It was about, I had turned my back on all this stuff years ago, and I actually had stopped making music, everything. Like, man, screw all that. Like, man, that stuff lame. I started looking at everything as just I ain't dealing with it. But my point is, that's how I got tricked and many others. So I'm saying that because people have talent, y'all. But your talent is not going to get you the money you're supposed to get because you got to deal with what? The industry. In the industry, job is to make money off your talents or discredit your talents or pit your talents. And when they can't do that or whatever, it's like, that's why once it gets serious, it's no more fun. Once it's no fun, you lose your artistry. Same thing like I tell you with YouTube. If I'm not having fun, what the hell am I sitting here for? You got it? So my point is, all of these things happen. This is how so many people got destroyed because they had talent, but then it turns into a Great Depression. You see what I'm saying? And that's where we at. So remember, we started seeing Ice Spice losing all this weight, all this funny stuff. Now, I went through all of that for a reason, y'all, because I'm about to take off. Y'all all knew Ice Spice about to blow up. I don't care if you know about her. I don't care if you know who she is. I don't care if you like her music. You know she was just pop female on the rise. Also, now look at, she was rising above Cardi B. She was rising above Glorilla. She was rising above Megan. She already did it already. Quick. That's another thing. Quick. Same thing I told y'all with Lizzo, y'all. Lizzo was up to $40 million. Quick. 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 Then I've seen Kim K steal her idea with the clothes. I've seen Kim K steal her undergarment idea. Lizzo joint. Stole it. Next thing you know, Lizzo had a charge on her. Lizzo career was over. People had no clue Lizzo had made $40 million in a couple years. Quick. Because this internet era, y'all, if you had a real fan base, you was going to blow up. This is also when I started to, I've been telling y'all this for years. I've been telling you this for years. I'm ahead of this game, y'all. Meaning, I don't think, this is what I want. All right, boom, y'all. I want to talk about myself. Now, remember when I told you, right? Certain people losing their deal was the proof they didn't have fans like that. I told y'all, repeat it. 3 years ago, when certain people lost their deal, that meant they didn't have fans. I want to be calm, y'all. But you got to keep repeating this stuff. You see the brands on there? When you have millions of fans, you don't lose deals. When you have billions of fans, them corporate people hunt you down, put them contracts in your face. When you got all them fans, they trying to put you in 10-year contracts, y'all. 7. They trying to book you up. But when people started losing deals, or we're going to go our separate ways, I peeped it from that. Because I know the reality of online and I know outside. I always been an onliner, just like I threw it at y'all. When I turned my back on like all that industry stuff, like meaning when I was like even not wanting nothing to do with it, I was always underground, Napster. Y'all know Napster. Always, yeah, bootlegging. That's right, making mixtapes, underground, always been on computer. That's why I make this big thing when everybody from the industry that don't have a job is now on a computer, where people like me been at. And all I was trying to tell the industry people, you're not going to trick computer people. Either you could be their friend or just keep it real. Because one thing about this internet, when these apps are worldwide, when Adidas is a worldwide application, when Adidas is a big brand around the world, if that merch selling, Adidas going to read your ass up. This is when I started to peep the game with the fans, because it was a race. Now, this is what I'm going to tell you. It was organic for everybody. Anybody that's listening, anybody that's in tune could have did this. This is how the game was set up after 2020. This is how simple it was. If you would have seriously got online, seriously went hard, meaning trying to make a name for yourself on any app, trying to go viral for real, it could have been done. It was organic. If you want to put a little money behind it, it made it even more a little further. If you had a brand to sell, I don't care what it was, you actually could have made a buzz for yourself and showed it. You could have set up the online process. This is what it was for. It was a race of getting money quick. Then, 5 years later, after pandemic, now they put all these filters on these apps, all these different changes, because everybody got their money already. So what I was telling you, this is how people like Lizzo and others get paid so quick. Because when we was in a pandemic, people were shopping with them. Lizzo going online, I'm thinking she just twerking, doing dumb stuff. No, she's twerking, promoting her undergarments. You see what I'm saying? Then I found out she got the website. I'm looking at, I look at her network, look at the price of the bras. Oh, she getting real money. Then I got it. I'm like, nah, that's not. That's why at this time Kanye lost all these different things going on. But these companies was giving out money, y'all. And that's what I was telling people. The money came and went already. The contract was on the table 4 or 5 years ago. when this thing called internet sensation got to a high level. That stuff over, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why all your timelines are slow with nothing on it. The money's gone, the people gone. It was a race. So this is what I'm trying to tell you, right? Boom. Now, during the pandemic or the past couple years, this the whole kicker. Some people were losing money, but people like icespice and Lizzo was making money. See? Now you think of all the online sensations. Now, this is what I told them. I said it was a quick second where influencers, streamers were actually bigger than A-list celebrities and entertainers. You know what I'm saying? But see, I'm telling you, all the nonsense was going on. The people didn't even realize they had the power. For about 2 years, about 2-3 years, people had the power. You're not looking at the entertainers was in the house defenseless. They didn't even know what they was going to do. A lot of them even, when that pandemic first hit, a lot of them didn't even know what they was going to do. They were still waiting around for shows. It wasn't nothing, y'all forget, it wasn't nothing moving. But what was popping, y'all? This internet. And what I say, if you notice, at that time, we had our most fun on every app. Instagram was fun. YouTube was fun. Black Twitter, X was fun. Twitter was fun. Everything was fun. But see, once all of them lost their jobs and they start hanging around all these apps, you're going to see all these apps got boring and corny. Because these apps are flooded with industry people now that don't have real jobs. Or they're in contracts. And the corporations have now paid them to be online characters. I don't want to say puppets. All right? But I ain't going to say puppets because they're not puppets, but they're characters. All right, let's go. You know why they're characters? Because they're trying to act like they're content creators. They're trying to act like they're normal people that never were rich, living in mansions on cameras and big screen TVs. And they want to act like they didn't have big shows that flopped. So the question is, what happened to icespice, y'all? And what did she do? Or are we looking at the proof that she had already blew up at a high level? I'm going to tell you right here, y'all, when she did this, little did she know this was the start of her ending, y'all. Guys, when some people saw this, they got so furious and angry. Now, my people that know the history know the history. But some people saw this, y'all. Taylor Swift was stabbing her. You know the stuff like the big rappers and hip hop don't do? You know y'all big rappers so big, they ain't gonna show love to nobody small because they don't want to cloud them up. That's y'all culture. Do you see this is the biggest cosign you could ever get in this game? Somebody didn't like this, y'all. Now, throw this out the window. This how I looked at it. icespice was buzzing so hard with them youngsters and online, Taylor Swift had to acknowledge her. You know what I'm saying? She ain't a hater. I saw the wave. She had the youngest going. She had them going. You feel me? And it's a new sound, something new and fresh. But no. This right here made some people furious, panic. Now remind me what I said. Some people were losing money in the pandemic, but some people were making money and were brand new brands about to take off. Yup. See the merch that was already online? What happened to icespice, y'all? So y'all able to see how you could be big and just disappear. You could be right there, just disappear. Where's icespice from? Something about New York rappers. They disappear, something happened to them. Didn't I tell y'all it's a formula if you don't leave? When you make it, if you don't leave, some stuff gonna happen to you. Told you, man. If you're not down with certain people, that's how it works. I will always give y'all the formula. French Montana blew up outside of New York. Nickiminaj blew up outside of New York. If French Montana left New York, that would have never happened. If Nicki would have left New York, it would have never happened. These are facts. Write them down. Parody just went to Atlanta to try to take everything Nicki Minaj already established. That's why the joke is on everybody else, because everybody that turned on Nicki for Cardi, just look at y'all all now. And what I'm saying is this. Why did they all have to have beef anyway when they were all the new generation? Why I couldn't have 5 different women to pick from? Or why I gotta pick this one? Why I just can't like all the women rappers? See that? Bingo. Why we can't have 10 female rappers at one time? With 50 men rappers, that's nice. Because that ain't the game, that's why. Somebody was super pissed seeing all this. Now, Nicki, smart businesswoman. What Nicki do? Be a friend. They were friends. Nicki was trying to school her. If she would have sided with Nicki, y'all, she wouldn't be in this. But something happened. I'm going to say it probably wasn't even her fault. Same thing I told you with Floyd and 50. I don't even think it was Floyd's fault he didn't get with 50. I think Floyd couldn't get with 50 because of them contracts he was in. See that? Just like with icespice. Taylor Swift don't want her bad. It don't matter. If icespice in certain contracts, Taylor Swift can't touch. I can't touch you. I mean, I can't do nothing with you. You know what I'm saying? You could be with the wrong people. We can't do no music together because you with the wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm just showing you. This is cosign. This means she already made it, y'all. Remember, you in the culture that's racist. So in your mind, Beyonce is the biggest. So therefore, you don't want to acknowledge Taylor Swift because you're racist. But in reality, right, who's the biggest? We ain't gonna go there. I'll say Beyonce and Taylor Swift is even. But Beyonce don't show love like that. Because of her queen persona. Just being honest. How I know that? Well, I seen icespice blow up. I ain't seen nobody show no love but Nicki. It's sad, y'all. It's a sad thing what they've been doing, man. Sad. So I want the young generation to see, when I tell them that you was never going to make it big. I don't care if you call yourself a bad chick, a dancer, whatever you thought you was going to be. They got a place for you. They're going to tell you what you're going to do. And if you don't do what you're told, you're going to disappear. All right? And I will always tell you, if Kanye didn't leave, he wouldn't have made it. These are facts. Kanye would still be a gump sitting around doing interviews. I watch everybody's success. When I told you I don't pay attention to losers. Anybody successful on this planet, I know about them. I don't pay attention. Meaning, I watch people come up. That's the stuff that intrigues me. That's what I like. I like winning stuff. I don't like all that failure. So I tell you, I don't deal with all that dark stuff. So, 160 million views. Yeah, it's only a 2-minute song, but it was organic. How I know that? Well, I checked to see if she still got ads on it. She got ads on it. Know what that means? No fake views. 160 million. No, y'all. It ain't just this video. I know people were looking at her page. Check this out, y'all. Now, I'm going to say some of these views might not be real. Just check out the views, y'all, on her channel. But I know for a fact she was doing 1 million plus. Some of that might be sauce. I ain't going to lie. Some of it might be sauce, y'all. Because I clicked on it, no commercials. Some of them. But at the end of the day, I look at, these are the videos after she been getting blackballed. So I'm going to be real. I think as she been blackballed, they've been trying to keep her channel up to a certain degree. But all her original videos, all of them over millions. All of them. And I check. You know what I'm saying? I check to see what's what. All you got to know is if you seeing all this right here on this on this girl timeline. She young, just came out. Remember that. Just come out young, playing around with the mic, just playing around, blowing up at the same time. Making it easy. Blowing up. With Taylor Swift. Off streaming and grinding. Just, see that, y'all? Just showing y'all. No, we're going to get into it. What happened to icespice, y'all? See, I told you. They put narratives online. They all get together. icespice flop. It's sad what happened. What happened to her? What did she do? What did she do? So everybody else do this, that, and the third, but they still got careers, huh? Told you, man, they exposed. But see, this is how I look at it. They don't understand. They stupid. All these stories of these women in this game being abused, and then all of a sudden you got icespice is what? Got beat up in McDonald's. The point is, if she is in a situation she can't get out, ain't nobody gonna know about it anyway. See that? That's why I've been giving them warnings. They not smart, y'all. They not smart. Because I'm saying that because it's a lot of people, man, not playing online, y'all. When I keep telling you, you got lawyers, you got many people that got channels. People are talking about a lot of stuff. Talking about people business, they paperwork, the stuff they've been doing. It's a lot of stuff on here, y'all. And I always tell you, it's every other people. You ain't gonna get it from your own. It's real entertainment out here. Because we at a point now where it's nothing but real truth. Not just real truth. The crossover of the era fading and being reborn. Like I said, they always talking about the phoenix rise from the ashes. But they don't want to understand they the old phoenix that done burnt. Then they try to turn around and stop the new phoenix from rising. See that? That's what they did. But they don't understand. The fact they contradict what they stand for is why it's going to be their downfall. And that's why the corporations got smart and corporations say, no more money. The corporations done figured it out. Told you, man, they're going to sink by design, by time. Always remember, nobody's making millions. That's all you got to know. They're making thousands, but not millions. Not millions. Maybe at 1.5, if that. Ain't nobody getting no millions, y'all. Because these corporations ain't paying out no millions. They not. Corporations making payout. Tyler Perry, take this money, man, go somewhere. You might get some millions to get paid, bought out your contract, and they tell you go home. But as far as you getting big check, 5 to 7 year deal, when you hear one, let me know. All right, let's go. So y'all see, this meant she already had made it. Why? We watching the Super Bowl. I'm watching national TV. Icespice on national TV, chilling with Taylor Swift. Other people that was at the World Cup. That's cool. But she had already made it big. And it just seemed like, check this out. I don't think after this she got to make another album. She had already crossed over. How many times we speak about this? So to get to a certain level, you got to have what? Pop fans. Icespice had the pop fans. All races. All races. Same way your favorite artist blew up back in the days on MTV. Why you think it was MTV and BET? BET was for one people. MTV was for everybody. But once you made it to MTV, yeah, I know that. You was on another level. Wasn't Tupac a rock star, pop star? When Tupac gave his interviews, y'all, where he was at? MTV. Remember MTV started that breaking exclusive news? That was, and you're going to see, that was the top of the top. But that's when you was official celebrity pop star. MTV. But see, them MTV is what made those ticket sales. Remember, we used to see them, you saw them concerts with all different people in the concert. All races. Pop stars. So when I said Usher not a pop star no more, Chris Brown not a pop star no more, I don't want to go down the list, it's too long. None of them are pop stars no more. They're still celebrities, but they're not pop stars. They're not popping. So she already made it. They hate Nicki, but Nicki is still popping right now as we speak. But like I say, everything I'm saying is real world. Now let's go back to the dark, dirty internet. On the internet, Nicki Minaj don't exist. No. On the internet, Icespice does not exist. No. According, you get it? Drake don't exist neither. So she already had made it. But like I always tell people, it's the same thing like with everything else. People never cared till it happened to them. So you can use Icespice as an example to see how she made it big fast. She was a favorite by her fans. She was a favorite by some top-notch celebrities. And somehow she started going through all this negative news and all this bad stuff. She just disappeared. But at this point, maybe she was the biggest female in the game. But it wasn't reality, remember? Because she just came out. She young. This never happened. But at this point, I know the truth. She was the hottest in the game. She was. But see, you're going to keep hearing about chriseanrock, and you're going to keep hearing about everybody else. So just showing you, y'all. Let's go. Ice Spice apologizes after missing Hot 97 Summer Jam performance. She was supposed to do Summer Jam. I didn't know she didn't go. But the thing that was sad, she said in the article, they actually used her name to sell tickets. But I think it's something going on why she didn't come. I don't think it's just she missed it, because nobody misses Summer Jam. Hot 97, it used to be the biggest event. When Jay-Z did it, I'm going to say she probably just didn't go for whatever reason. I don't know. Check it out. Ice Spice has broken her silence after unexpectedly failing to take the stage at Hot Summer Jam, apologizing to fans who are left disappointed after waiting all night to see her perform. In a statement shared to social media on Saturday, the Bronx rapper said contractual issues prevented her appearance despite weeks of promotion, positioning her as one of the event's headlining performers. Contractual issues prevented her from performing, even though they kept her name to sell the tickets. It's public information. And I just want them to know. I saw it's some important people in this public, man, going in on this culture, man. They're explaining all the shiesty foul ways of these people. I'm talking about they keep worried about, see, I always, they are so focused on oppressing poor people with YouTube channels and content. They're so focused on inspiring poor and controlling poor thought. They're not understanding that upper echelon thoughts are focused on them with detail. This is why when I remember I said a long time ago, they were smart, they were right. Now you see why I say all these things, this internet's really a trap. Guys, I seen videos. I know some of y'all saw it. I saw videos. No, that are not fake. 250,000 views exposing people. 100,000 views exposed. This is what I told you. They gonna sit on that platform, give 1 million interviews. But it's people doing one video making more views than all their conversations. When I was telling y'all they don't understand media games. You're hopping on platforms. I'm watching nobodies with 250,000 views, breaking so much stuff down with detail, information, documents, history. Told you, when I see other people cover these things better than me, I be like, wow, that's what's going on. And I can tell there's a certain focus in these videos. And these videos go back over a year. But they've been covering it up. So I told you, I know why everybody's online, y'all. This YouTube is so hot, but the way it's set up, you got to know how to find stuff because you're not going to see it. Let's go. Now, she was supposed to perform at Summer Jam, but she couldn't perform, contractual issues. This would have been a big summer. Let me get this part right. Somebody did perform in New York this summer, didn't they? But this also was the summer of the World Cup, which meant the championship was in New York. New York had its most tourism this summer, beautiful tourism summer. So if Ice Spice would have performed in New York this summer, that would have been a good look for her future. See? Because I told y'all it's about world. It's about international. It's about diversity and the beauty that all nations and cultures can come together in peace and have a good time. See what I'm saying? Enjoy culture and food and knowledge, music. But some people don't want that. They are considered racist. They also are considered the people that have been using your community as money tokens. We went through it all, but it's public. Everybody knows. They're talking about it was people that position themselves into being y'all leaders. And the whole time they've been running off with y'all money. It's people talking about it. And I'm going to tell you, when you see other people from different races saying it, when you see a person of that complexion with blue eyes talking about how this person is 52 faking and robbing his own, their own people, it's very disturbing. But it also let me know they in trouble, man. Let's go. Told him, man, stop worrying about the poor. Told them stop worrying about the poor opinion. I told them stop worrying about black. I told them they got more work to do. If y'all really want to convince some people, y'all better talk to the rest of the world. But since they have not been doing that, y'all, they are getting buried. They are getting buried. They are getting buried. Hey, they can go back and forth with Ray Daniels all day. They getting buried. Yes, they are. Man. Guys, let me tell you how real it is. I'm going to tell you how real the documentary is. I didn't even know Alicia Keys had something to do with the title deal. I didn't know that. I didn't know Alicia Keys was the face and the voice for the title deal, just like she was for the casino. I didn't know that. But due to the research people doing on this thing, I got it. I didn't know that. I didn't know. Told y'all Alicia Keys, it ain't about Alicia Keys. I told you. A lot of people got their hands in stuff. It's just that some play their role. I mean, this stuff just tripped me out. Because, you know, we've been joking about how Swiss and them been hiding out. Told you, man, everybody got their own stuff. But what I want them to get, when I see this stuff, 250,000 views. 158,000. $250,000. Told them stop worrying about small fries. Let's go. Told them stop worrying. They can do all the interviews they want. The rest of the world ain't listening. The rest of the world is actually look like trying to get rid of them all. That's what it look like. I ain't on that. Ultra Beauty's icespice fragrance live stream had 178,000 view problem. So I don't know if this was somebody playing with her views. You see, icespice was branding, right? So understand that she blew up quick, was branding. Something happened, y'all. Something happened. Somebody didn't like her. Somebody didn't like her. What did she do, y'all? What did she do to anybody? I don't know. All I know is she made music. I knew the young generation liked her. I don't know what happened. We only looking at this to see a person we knew was successful and then something just happened. That's all we looking at. You get it? When you go through all this stuff to be in the game, you make it, you get big quick, but then all of a sudden you on your downs. When you didn't even get to do your second album or whatever, you ain't even get to do a whole world tour like that. You also gonna see something else. A lot of the streaming rappers were online streaming, but when the pandemic was over, them streaming rappers never got to go on tour and sell out arenas neither. Told y'all a lot of stuff online was fake, y'all. A lot of damn near every streaming rapper never went on American tour, y'all. They haven't went on American tour from state to state. That's why I was telling y'all, oh, the sound good online. Even if you talk, I don't care. I don't want to say. I don't got to say their name. Even if y'all when y'all say Pooh Shiesty, Lil Durk, they never sell out no arenas going from state to state to state to state to state. They didn't get to do that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't get to go on tour, enjoy their music, hotel. No, because them streaming rappers, they was only going to be online. And that's it. They're going to be a couple of spots, but they never got to enjoy the beauty of rap, tour, state to state, everybody touring together. They didn't go through that because they also knew the gangster rappers couldn't be together on no one tour. You can't put Lil Durk with Pooh Shiesty on the tour. They knew that. So they knew they were bad for business and they don't make money. See, all that gangster drill rap, which y'all didn't get, that drill rap was not backed by corporate dollars, y'all, because all the corporations knew that drill rap was bad investments for what? Insurance. That was the difference, while a lot of them had streaming deals. But see, corporate still made money, but what no corporate company was going to do was going to co-sign none of that drill stuff. Get it? All right. Meaning, okay, even when you hear Lil Durk on the radio, he got singing songs. See what I'm saying? He got singing songs. But now you got to look at a lot of other drill rappers that really they wasn't never going on tour anyway, because they knew that it would spread violence from city to city. So I'm saying all that because when it came her time, before she even got a chance to tour, her shows getting shut down. That's, like I said, I've been knew about icespice. I've been knew the stuff she was going through. I've been knew the people she down with. I've been knew the play on her. The plan was to get rid of her because I just read it through the media. But when I saw her show got canceled again after Hot 97, I'm like, nah, somebody trying to stop her money. Somebody trying to destroy her. I don't know who, but these are the views she was getting on her channel, y'all. Now, once again, I will say, yeah, she only did 2-minute songs, 3-minute songs, but it doesn't matter because she had a real fan base. And her music wasn't trash. It wasn't trash. It was music. It was good music. I mean, you get it? It wasn't trash. So it's like this. I know people like this. She had a lot of fans. Why do you think she got the merch? And she started getting them deals. Now, here we go right here. Scheduled icespice concert canceled at Eastern Kentucky University. What's that? The college. Her fan base. See, they know when you young and you hot, you automatically gonna win on all the campuses, y'all. See, if you take all the colleges alone, that's a fan base for you. See? It ain't about grown-ups. When you her age, when you 24, 23, 20, and you could just pour the colleges you straight. You got all the college students. Y'all told you, y'all forget this. The college kids do all the streaming. They do all the purchasing. They buy tickets. College, y'all, college. You know how many colleges in this country? The college, that's why I always told you, the college was the money. That's why you need the college to get money, and that's why I was breaking down, they need to stay their ass away from them HBCUs. Because they understood that's the money. All colleges, all put together, that's the youth of America. So when you're a young artist and you got you got your peers of the country, you automatically gonna be successful because the youngsters, they the ones playing that Ice Spice music. You see what I'm saying? Them females in them dorms, and she made it already. And you gotta understand that. Her marketing, y'all, her marketing. Understand that, y'all. That's why she can play both markets, black or white. Get both, get everybody. That's what it's about. Music. A lot of y'all got to go back to learn what music is, man. Music is universal. Music is not based on race, man. Now, what type of genre you in, or what type of genre you making music for, that's one thing. See? But if I'm a real producer, I'm supposed to be able to work with anybody. I don't care if they say I need a gospel track. If they say I need an R&B track, I'm supposed to be able to do that. If I'm really in music like that, see? If they need me, if somebody need me to do a movie score, I'm supposed to be able to do that because that's music, y'all. A lot of y'all got brainwashed. If somebody say, hey, man, I need a little rock, I need a rock track, I got you. That's music. So if a person is versatile in music, that the more versatile they are, the better. That's what I was telling y'all with Drake. Y'all want everything to still be hip-hop, and you still don't even know what hip-hop is. You still want everything to be gangster rap when gangster rap done slaughtered y'all communities. But you don't understand the art of music. It's like painting pictures. When you paint a picture, ain't no limitation to that picture. Either you get the picture or you don't. Y'all don't know nothing about arts. That's why you're not diverse. Wake up, y'all. Wake up. Wake up. I'm telling y'all what this is about. With no artistry and no talent, the culture dies. Your artistry and your talent is what make your culture flourish throughout decades and centuries. Everybody is born with a talent. You got to find it. But if some people also know your talent and they will suppress it and oppress you. Or you got people that are trying to trick you to think you're stupid or it ain't going to work or discourage you. No, being an artist, the main thing, you better get this clear when you're an artist. Why you think the artist just has one paintbrush, one canvas? It ain't no we in arts. This is what I would tell you about life. Life is not based on we. Ain't no way in hell you're going to have two painters making a picture, same way you can have two cooks in the kitchen. But you still talking about we. No, y'all, please wake up 2026. I'm not your enemy. Let's go. All right? Y'all see Ice Spice numbers on our YouTube channel? Now, let's just say you somebody don't like her. Let's say you somebody jealous, or let's say the game is set up where Ice Spice blowing up too fast. Hold up. What the hell? She's blowing up too fast. Okay, let's take a look. See, it's 2026. But in reality, I think she only got like a 2-year run. She's been going through it since 24. She only got like a good 2-year run, maybe only a 1.5-year run. So we looking at the fact that she had made it. And she was about to go. Now, this is going to make her bigger the next time around. See, this is you made it. Now, after this, you're going to go to the next level, which would have been the face of the Bronx. Once again, New York. See, but New York don't want to accept the fact that we in a new era. And I told New York is still winning in many different ways. They just tricked to still focus on old stuff. If Ice Spice would have made it big, that's New York. See? But no, you're going to get Remy Ma back on tour. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but I'm just telling you, that's all you're going to get. You're going to get Remy on tour, not Ice Spice. Why Ice Spice? Why Remy Ma, Ice Spice couldn't be cool? See? Cardi B from the Bronx, why her Ice Spice could be cool? Why Ice Spice, Cardi B, why they could? Why? That's all I'm asking y'all. Why? Why? Why I say that? Back in the days, sorry to sound like an old head, but I was young. Didn't MC Lyte, Queen Latifah, Moni Love be cool, even though Moni Love couldn't never rap like that? They were still cool, right? All right. Did Missy Elliott and the Brat used to work together? All right. Lil Kim, Angie Martinez, Missy Elliott, they all together, right? All right. So I told you, it's based on who they like and who they don't like. If you ain't with a family, it's going to be bad for you. That's why it's ending bad for their family in the end. I've been showing y'all detail by detail. I'll give you a clue, y'all. All of their family members doing bad in the end. All big affiliates, go look at their life now. You'll see it for yourself. See where they at now. That's right. That's where we at now. So, they ain't want to accept the fact we in a new era, so let's go. It ain't my fault. 18 million. So how did Ice Spice disappear, y'all? That's all I want to know. Because this was something. This was weird. We know people disappear when they fall off or they do something crazy. No, y'all. This thing against her was designed. I'll give you a clue. My opinion, nothing I say is a fact. I believe, because I watched it happen in real time. If she never would have did this, I don't think this stuff would ever happen. See how they having fun? Fun. People having fun. People want you to be miserable. I think this was too much. You cool with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? You they peoples? And you young? Got the new generation? You tapped in with the Swifties? Her being cool with the Swifties alone. She couldn't lose. She got the hood. She got the regular people. She got everybody, the Ratchets and the Swifties too. They was like, no. They was like, no, y'all. This happened all in your face. But like I said, don't matter. Who cares? That's why I don't deal with that whack-ass culture, man. Let's go, man. So y'all got the proof. Somebody tried to stop her money and her growth and her progress and her brands. And you got the proof she was successful. All right, this is one of her first videos, 160 million views. And there's not no fake views on it. So let's go. I'm just saying all that because now a lot of people stuck with fake views. Look at the song with her and Latto, 27 million views. Oh, wow. Somehow Latto got pregnant, her career on hold. Somehow Ice Spice's career ain't moving no more. I guess in this game, y'all, it only can be one light-skinned chick at a time, I guess. Cardi B and Ice Spice beef explained. So somehow Cardi B had beef with Ice Spice. Being a bully. Cardi B career already straight. She older than Ice Spice. All of a sudden, she got beef with Ice Spice. No, because Ice Spice blew up past her ass. When Cardi was in that house with Offset dusty ass, Ice Spice blew up quick. Told you they ain't like that, y'all. Sad, man. Very sad. Told y'all, it's all in the books, y'all. New York is the number one haters, man. The number one haters in this game. I think even more than LA. I actually think in this rap, like at this time, I think you actually would get more love in the most gangbanging territory in LA than you get in New York, y'all. I actually believe that. That's how much. See, the difference in New York, they undercover haters, y'all. In LA, they outright haters. That's the difference. See? LA, outright haters. But if they got love for you, they got love for you. New York, it's reversed. They gonna act like they got love for you, but they undercover haters. So I know the town, man. That's what makes them more vicious. They will smile in your face real good, pop through the beautifulest things with you, but behind your back, they hate your guts. That's that New York stuff, y'all. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I'm still around, meaning that's the stuff you got to understand to make it through New York. You got to understand certain things. No, they will show you. They will pop bottles with you while they texting the person on the phone that's gonna smoke your ass that night. And then when shit go down, nobody know nothing. All right? So I'm just letting you know. She already made it. That's her producer to the right. So for all those in hip hop, a lot of y'all from the city already know that's DJ Enough's son. You know DJ Enough that just got fired from the radio, something like that? I ain't gonna do too much talking. I'm just giving you the proof she already made it big and was favored. See, in the long run, Taylor Swift could have wanted to sign her label and just let her do rap on her label. We don't know that because her future is shut down. DJ Enough on how proud he is of his son, Ice Spice producer, Riot USA. So DJ Enough used to work with another DJ on the radio for years. As Biggie estate is taken, all this era coming to a close. This DJ Enough son to the right, this DJ Enough with Biggie right here. That's DJ Enough with Biggie, y'all. He's a hip-hop icon, but for some reason, I guess they want to write him out of history as the bad guy. Yeah, he's being written out the books. Just they trashed him in the end, just like they did Mr. C. Don't forget, Mr. C part of Biggie legacy. Mr. C also got thrown in the trash in the end. All right? So I'm just showing y'all they have a track record because they're old and they don't want to retire. It's not my fault. And just understand, everything I speak about is light work. Light work. I'm not on it like that. So here's the proof. That's DJ Enough's son. His son is producing Ice Spice. Here's what DJ Enough's son said. Riot USA, the producer for Ice Spice that made those hits. Keeping this a secret for months has been so hard, but I just want to say thank you, Taylor Swift, Ice Spice, for allowing me to join y'all world and create with you guys. This experience has been one to remember for life. Taylor is the realest. Fun fact, she even got me cookies at the video shoot because she remembered I mentioned it in the studio. This man is proud, man. He's happy. He's happy, man. He's happy he made it. But maybe no other music came out after that. That's how I look. That's how it's looking now. I don't think, if I say, I think everything they was proud of, I think they were rubbing people the wrong way. That's just what I think, y'all. So now we're gonna look at something else. So that's the producer that said it right there. His dad is DJ Enough, been a DJ, Hot 97 Radio New York for years. But for some reason, some things started happening. Mind you, I'm watching all this at the same time. Let's go. Because DJ Enough recently got accused of taking payola money. Taking money. Oh, man. This is sad. Funk Flex accuses DJ Enough of allegedly taking secret payments to push music. See, that little back and forth with Funk Flex and Jay-Z and Charlamagne wasn't nothing. Know why? Charlamagne still got his job. He's all right. But when Funk Flex opened up his mouth about DJ Enough, that was something else. No, he turned on DJ Enough and he slayed DJ Enough. He slandered him. Now, I don't know if he slandered him because it could be true, but all I knew is they was friends. All I knew is they were together. I'm going to say Jay-Z was a friend. Or I'm going to say maybe Flex said, well, if I went at Enough, I got to go at Jay-Z too. Screw it. But DJ Enough and his son was behind Ice Spice. But I already knew DJ Enough had something to do with it. I've been knew that. Because when Ice Spice first blew up, I always do my homework. Who's behind her? What label she on? Stuff like that. Because this is how I know. Because I know I do this, I do what I do, right? So I understood fact checking. This is why I was throwing all these things at y'all with fake celebrities, underground, like they not lit like that, fake numbers. So when somebody on the screen, this new artist, and they supposed to be so big, Ice Spice, the new girl, I keep seeing them posting them. I'm like, okay, there's somebody new they're trying to push, they're trying to make big, but let me see exactly who they are, who they with. Then I would know if they actually going somewhere, or you know what I'm saying? Or it's just a manufactured fake ass hype. So I did my homework when I saw her blowing up. And I know she's from New York, so I know somebody got to be behind that. So I found out that it was DJ Enough. Funkmaster Flex homeboy. He been around since Biggie and everything. You see? But see, y'all know about DJ Envy. DJ Enough been around just as long as DJ Envy because it's about favorites and picks. All right? DJ Enough been around just as Funkmaster Flex, but it's about picks. But what y'all better get, DJ Enough had tapped into a new world. DJ Enough was at the next level now. Bro, I don't got to be DJ Enough up under them. My son winning. I did my part in this game. I put my son on. Man, my son would Taylor Swift and get money with icespice. So DJ Enough had topped all of them. Let me find out they were jealous of DJ Enough. This represents that DJ Enough had crossed over from the old era. That's what it's about. I'm going to give y'all the whole breakdown. When I told y'all all, it was about them crossing over to the next level. But they kept wanting to be stuck in their era. And their era is where they're going to crash at. This is what I was telling you. See, DJ Enough is from the old era. But see, he had to find a way to cross over to the new world, or he mess around, be fired on Hot 97, won't have no job, won't be getting them. So he understood that. I raised my son. My son is the new talent. My son producer. He's in the now. My son made it to Taylor Swift level, producing. You can't get bigger than that. So after that, now DJ Envy is DJ Enough is a bad guy. No, it's called picking and choosing, man. So years ago, me and my people figured out how they play this game, and that's why people we want nothing to do with it. Because this is what I mean. They do stuff to people behind their back, and then when people confront them, the people become the bad guy and go to jail. That's why I'm telling you, it's a dirty game. DJ Enough heavy hitters. Because DJ Enough said that Funk Flex got him fired. That's what he said. Remember, keep this in mind. DJ Enough, that's his son with icespice. You better know DJ Enough was playing that music. See? But see, Flex got to watch this. Flex got to watch his son blowing up. Flex got to watch the whole movement. They know DJ Enough about to get paid. They know he's going to the next level. Taylor Swift. See, they can brag about Jay-Z and Beyonce. He can say, hey, my son with Taylor Swift. Meaning we still all winning, right? Nah, it don't work like that. Let's take a look. This was rubbing people the wrong way. So DJ Enough said Flex got him fired. But online, DJ Enough was the bad guy. DJ Enough, heavy hitters, I got you fired. Did Fresh Montana pay you $25,000 for the heavy hitter conference call? Flex throwing them under the bus. But the word is, they all been taking money their whole life, allegedly. Did Mano pay you $40,000 for a mixed show list ass? Damn, we put French in there, Mano? Damn. Was Nori offered a discount of $2,500 a month for spins? Damn. Did Miles Brando pay you $10K to perform at mixed show meetings and get added to mixed show list? Was DJ Wavy asked to pay $20? Damn, Flex just went on him. This is sad, man. We're going to leave it at that, man. You see the names in it. Oh, man. But see, it's all together, y'all. See, look. Check it out. See all the stuff his daddy, DJ Enough, got accused of? National, typed out, and you saw the rapper's name in it, right? So why don't rappers ain't say, yo, Flex, why you put my name in there for? Flex, don't put my name in that. So all y'all rappers was cool with Flex put y'all name in payola? Sad, bro. Sad. Man, I feel sorry for these youngsters, man. They've been doing this for a long time, man. If you ain't the favorite, man, I don't know what DJ Enough did. So I don't know what he did. He could have violated, but I didn't forget how big she was real quick. The woman had blew up quick, and she was the favorite by the youngsters. So once again, you see the endorsements? These were her first quick endorsements. You know how many endorsements she would have been getting? These were her real checks, not that damn rap. And remember, she never got a chance to go on tour. So what did icespice do? Just so happened she get beat up in a McDonald's. Cameras right there. No, y'all. No. What did she do? What else? Oh, don't forget. Remember her girlfriend was online slandering her? Her own girlfriend. Maybe her own girlfriend her own homegirl got paid to do that. Yup. One thing about people from that city too, they do anything for money. Anything. You gotta just have the right price. Mm-hmm. Ask Alpo. So you can't get no more corporate than this. What does this mean? Clean money, clean face, corporations, corporation doll, money. See that? Bingo. So guys, what happened? Now her show is getting canceled. She supposed to do Summer Jam, that's canceled. I don't even want to talk about Summer Jam. I don't even want to talk about New York, period. So I'm saying the whole concept is bad energy. Let's go to icespice supposed to perform in Kentucky. Schedule icespice concert. So this is what brought the attention. So understand in this episode, right? Everything I'm talking about, I had already saw it. I already saw these things playing out. But when I saw this, I was like, man, yeah, it's official. Somebody's stopping her bank. So this show got canceled. Y'all know Young Miami show got canceled. But we're going to look at some stuff, y'all. It's some stuff people ain't noticing. It ain't about what you noticing. Everything is public. Everything is public. So y'all going to see something. I'm about to show y'all everything in this episode. Now, everybody was saying this was Young Miami summer. People agreed on that. Somehow, it wasn't Young Miami summer. Somehow, Young Miami summer disappeared. All right. Now you got proof icespice was supposed to be on tour this summer. Somehow her show's getting canceled. icespice show got canceled. Let's carry on. Top of the top, everybody that's up. So y'all see the views on her channel, right? All right, we're gonna pass that now. Now we're gonna speed it up. She getting to the money, getting deals. The last thing that happened, it was no more longer record deals. It was corporation deals. This is why I went into all that spill last year. Whenever you see them, it's going to be them corporations in the back. If they're not signing with a corporation, they're not getting new money. They're not getting real millions. That's the new. So remember, before a record deal, before the acting deal at Hollywood, I'm going to Hollywood to be a star. Those days are finished. Meaning now, to get the real money, one of them corporations got to want you. And this is what I was telling everybody about YouTube. When you think negativity going to get you somewhere, when you're a person that had a name and you still think negative controversy no, it's not going to get you nowhere because they're not touching you. That's why you big people with names on YouTube with low commercial ad revenue, I do homework on that. So just showing you. See how icespice was in that McDonald's? So look, let's go. Here's how much Jay-Z made off his Ace of Spades deal and how it stacks up. Now, all I'm looking at with this is how he sold 50% of Druski, because I saw this in the news, recent. Check it out. This, I'm just showing you the point of some people were cashing out the past couple years and some people were making money. So when Jay-Z jumped from that 1-point-something million to 2.5 real quick, he made a couple cash outs that y'all already know about. Druski, a certain percentage. Ace of Spades, a certain percentage. Title, whatever. And whatever else. It's business. But he also made new deals. But I'm just showing you, right? This is the thing that tripped me out. His name is still attached because he still gets something. But when I saw them selling this for $3,400, I'm like, wow. But like they spoke about, if they would have bought him all the way out, it's not the same without his name attached to it. So I'm talking about, I seen big people talking about certain things. How the corporation understood it was more beneficial to keep Jay-Z with the company. They could have bought him all the way out, but they said it was more beneficial to keep him with it because of the branding. You know what I'm saying? But just showing you how, I don't know what price he had, but this is a special bottle price they got, $3,400, the exclusive. So he's still getting his money. But he sold percentages. So He did certain moves. He bust certain moves to build up that bank in the past couple years. And that's why we can look at it. Maybe his next plan was a casino because he was already getting his coins up. But he was cashing out, getting his coins up. So that happened already. Now I'm saying that because I just wanted y'all to see that some people cashed out the past couple years. Some people got new deals. See, she was getting new deals. He was cashing out his old deals. Then he started getting him some new deals. We'll get into that. I'm going to show y'all the new deals. Right here. Sports bet. That's why I hold with Fanatics. These are the new money companies, y'all. See what I'm saying? Man, if you ain't got to deal with none of these people, you ain't getting no real money. That's how it's set up now. All right? That is how it's set up. If those brands don't want you, you ain't getting no more big checks. So let's go. Founder of Roc Nation sold 50% of the champagne business and to Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy in a move aimed at taking the business to new heights across the world. According to Moet's Philippe Schaus, long story short, while I'm showing you this, I'm also going to show you something else. This what we were all late with. These are the facts. I'm going to give him his credit on this. Thank you very much. I'm going to give him his credit on this. I think he was behind the Fenty deal the whole time. Just like Pharrell and Louis and Fenty do Louis. I think Jay-Z brokered those deals. I think he brokered those. Why? I didn't even know Rihanna had an ownership in title. I didn't know Madonna had an ownership. I didn't know Alicia Keys had an ownership. How I know that? Because I saw somebody breaking it down. With a lot of views and high intellect. Stuff I didn't know. Didn't care about, but I didn't know. So I'm going to be honest. If he is behind that whole Rihanna Fenty, he's genius. Meaning, if he brokered those deals, I'm going to take you over here. I'm about to get my money. I'm going to take you over here, Pharrell. If he brokered those deals, he made power moves. But my point is, I'm going to be honest. I didn't know that whole Fenty thing was, I didn't even know he had nowhere. I thought Rihanna was doing her own thing away from them. And that's where all that come from. But the reality is, he might have broken that whole thing. Because in my opinion, I understood his last time around was him showing us, I brought y'all Riri. But like I say, the games come, the money come. See, people talking about certain things now, y'all. How Rihanna had money entitled. But not just that. He might have helped her with Fenty. Real talk. And Pharrell. Mind you, remember Virgil was there? Remember Kanye wanted to get with Louis? All right, Jay-Z ain't get with Louis. He just had business with Louis. You know what I'm saying? Told y'all, corporations, y'all. So now let me school the people. No disrespect to what that Target stuff was about. I just threw it at y'all. These are the new record deals. You see what I'm saying? These are the new record deals. Got it? So that deal with Target was for what? Jay-Z to put his records in the store. That was the record deal. See, now I can finally show y'all these are the real deals. If you don't got one, it ain't no more rapping deal. It ain't no more, it's corporation deal. See? And the smart entertainers know it's about getting as many corporation deals as you can. Right here. I got something going on with Target. I got something going on with Amazon. See? Who at Amazon, Megan? Now you see when I told about Roc Nation? Roc Nation is a corporation the company that brokered these deals. But I was telling y'all, Roc Nation is bigger than what y'all think. I threw it at y'all. I always throw pebbles at y'all. When I say Roc Nation is not just like this hip-hop rap company. No. Roc Nation company is at a level where they are the middleman between all these corporations. Roc Nation, we need somebody. Okay, Roc Nation to get what they need. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to see Amazon. So when y'all talking about Jay-Z with Target, he also got deals with Amazon. See, now in the public, it might look like Target and Amazon got beef, but in reality, no. It's about corporations getting money. then what? The package just got to move through UPS. So really, UPS and Amazon related. So I'm saying, you see the significance? As Amazon was created, it made more money for UPS than FedEx. So it all goes together. Meanwhile, you dealing with Microsoft as you order it from home. I'm on Microsoft right now. So that's how it works. So, like, people like Druski got to deal with Google. It's big deals on the table. Like, I'm going to be honest. When y'all hear about Joe Budden, just the honesty with Joe Budden, it ain't about Joe Budden is big. Joe Budden got deals with corporations. He got some deals with corporations. So that's why, see, the thing with him and Charlamagne, they get good checks because they got good deals. You see what I'm saying? They got good checks because they in good deals with corporations. See? If you ask Joe Budden today, he'll tell you he get more money off the podcast than from the podcast because they in real deals. So I joke with Joe Budden and stuff like that, but I also know that Joe Budden got to behave a certain way on that platform because of corporations. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all this game I'm talking about started like 2016, 2017. And I'm just telling you where it's at now. See? So that's why I was saying, if certain talent don't be produced, certain things going to run out. But this the thing. The older generation understands this in this game. They got the face. And brands and companies need faces. Familiarity. You know what I'm saying? Familiarity. That's why it's about the rights to that music. Our generation, right, is the generation that is the older ones that now when you watch TV, you're going to see Amazon playing with a DMX beat. You're going to see a Target commercial with some hip hop in the back because that's their way of getting us to shot. You see what I'm saying? Basically, corporation is catering to the older hip hop generation because they know the older hip hop generation are the top consumers. The older generation, y'all, makes the most money. This is why I threw it at y'all before, right? Through research analytics that once you hit over 40, a certain age, you in the last bracket of your life to make the most money. And the corporations know that. Corporations know people are now in the bracket of making 100,000. See, you worked your whole life, but now you're in the era of making the most money before you retire. So that's why the corporations are now targeting on the hip-hop generation that was raised on hip-hop because they are the consumers. That's what that Target stuff about. There's a lot of things going on, but it's about these brands, y'all. So let's go. I went through all that just to tell you, right? It's the reason why Dr. Dre cashed out. A lot of people cashed out already. That's why you don't see Dre, y'all. He made his money. He cashed out. Dr. Dre collect his royalty rights. Dr. Dre just lives his life. Jay-Z reaped a massive windfall selling a piece of his champagne brand. Okay. My point of this is to show you he was doing business with Louis through Ace of Spades the whole time. And that whole Fenty stuff, all of that go through here. But you're going to see, right? Jay-Z sold a piece, but it doesn't beat stars like Dr. Dre or Kylie Jenner when they sold their stakes in major companies. So also, this is what I'm showing you how a lot of them have already cashed out and they just living their life. This is what I meant by certain people don't got to play online. They don't got to blog. They don't care. They already cashed out. This is why Dr. Dre is not trying to prove himself to nobody online. Dr. Dre is not trying to prove nothing. And you're going to see Dr. Dre ain't co-signing nothing neither. But they made their money. Y'all, they living their life. Dr. Dre is still an A-lister. Like Kylie Jenner. They made their bones. They chilling. So I'm just showing y'all that icespice was on the come up. She's about to be the face of a lot of these corporations. Somehow, she just disappeared. But not disappeared. She getting canceled. I'll say this. She's going to disappear to her fan base and her generation. To her generation, she has disappeared. Now, the fight and battle they've been in, it been for this money right here. This what all the fuss is about. See, Amazon, Nike, Apple, those deals. Anything moving in hip hop, what you gonna hear? Apple Music. Now you see on your timeline, everybody in hip hop wears what? Dunks. Everybody wears what? Dunks. They started wearing dunks more than Jordans. Nike. See, Walmart. All these things been on your app, right? But see, this is the money. Cardi B last album drop, deal with Walmart. Megan had a deal Amazon. It's all right here. Some of them, that's why when you see it all them online and they always got the dunks on, some of them working for Nike, getting money from Nike. Just showing you, this is where we at now. You know what I'm saying? It's about money. It's about these deals, which all play out online. And this is what I was telling y'all. Oh, now we get down to the janky content, negativity, the wickedry. What's actually happening is it's a fight for this money now. It's a fight for this money. Those that want it is trying to get it. It's people trying to stop people from getting it. Then it's people that's stopping themselves from getting it. And now, because of AI technology, if you're not organic, if you don't have a real fan base, if you're not on that level, you will never see them levels. You never get a check. Now you see when I showed you YouTube making these changes, because we at the last tier. You want to be technical where we at? Corporations have took over the world. Corporations have took over the world. And I know what's happening. Corporation and tech going to be one, and that's going to be your life. That's what it is. Meaning for anybody claiming entertainment. Jay-Z got a documentary coming out. Where's it going to be on? HBO Max. Now look at this screen and ask on this screen, how many things do you have you looking at? Man, I got Apple TV, HBO Max, Hulu, Netflix. I don't rock with Prime. But I would have had Peacock too, but I ain't been able to keep up with, I just ain't been on I haven't been on it like that. But now I'm also going to say this. It was a time when I ain't want all these apps. But as time went on, I'm going to be honest, started last summer. As YouTube got trashed, Instagram, all these apps started crashing, I started getting bored. I'm like, nah, I got to get some entertainment. So I had to get down and lay down. I started getting them apps. And I got a lot of stuff, just like a lot of y'all do. Thousands of new stuff. There's a bunch of stuff. But this is the world we in. And this is what I was telling y'all all. See, in reality, if you're not seeing on these apps, you ain't seeing. You don't got a career. You don't exist. Really, it's the television. But if you're not on television and you're not on none of these apps, you don't exist for real. That means if I don't log on, I will not see you. And these companies, see Tyler Perry, BT, see Paramount? All right, Tyler Perry, you're going to take this money and that's it. Because we got BT now. BT is right there in that blue app. BT wasn't popping. It wasn't winning. But it still got potential, but we'll take it over. Matter of fact, we're going to put it right here. Because your people wasn't downloading the BT app anyway. Now, if your people was buying the BT app and download it, y'all would have been okay. But due to analytics, we were able to study that. Throughout the years, nobody downloaded the BT app like that for $5.99. So that's when we start understanding that BT don't really got too much of viewership. We might as well just buy that. Hey, Dame. Now you see, Dame Dash got to deal with, bingo, these are facts. Dame got to deal with Paramount. When I told you, Dame Dash plays the broke role, but in reality, Dame Dash has a deal. Because y'all always forget, the conversations that will come up, I think Dame still owns Pay the Full, if I'm not mistaken. That's his joint. So I think that's his baby. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I know for a fact Pay the Full being played on Paramount. I know that for a fact. Because that's how I go with the deal. He go over there, I got Paramount, got the new stuff. No, Dame Dash has a modern day contract deal. These are facts, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I already showed y'all already. See, this is what I meant. Now, you see online on YouTube, Dame Dash is a straight clown. Now, remember, I told him all this. I said, look, they always saying who's a clown, who not. Now, online, Dame Dash is a straight clown. He's a loser. He's a bum. He's broke. His career is over. He's finished. That's not true. The fact is, you don't have Paramount. You don't watch Paramount. But Dame Dash has a deal with Paramount through BT, whatever it is. He got a check from that company right there. Which means you might not like Dame Dash, but it's people in the world watching his content. See that? I told you the games online is a joke. I also know why they try to all run a Netflix. Jada and Joe on Netflix, The Breakfast Club on Netflix. Why? They ain't hitting on YouTube like that. Or if they drive on YouTube, they need other outlets. No, The Breakfast Club really need help. They need the radio in New York. Breakfast Club need to be syndicated around the world. Breakfast Club need a YouTube channel and a Netflix and an iHeartRadio. That just show how much they're struggling. How much money got to be put behind them. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But to get that check, you got to be on a certain level. So you see, Jay-Z got a doc coming up with HBO Max, which means Jay-Z done went and got us some HBO Max money. So it's that simple. So I told you, man, I throw all the jokes and games at you. But I said, in the end, no, man, it's a big game. These dudes still getting their money. That's all it is, man. But see, now you can see, I'm going to be honest. I think Hov hooked that whole Fenty deal up. I think that's because of Hov, man. I think Jay-Z hooked up that whole Fenty thing, period. That's what I believe, man. So you also see that, man, they're a manufactured couple, man. Let's go, y'all. They busted again. They busted. Oh, it's a lot of things going on. Also, remember when I said stuff like, they better hope a lot of people undercover don't start coming out. They starting to talk. I'll give you a clue. A lot of Sydney girls star friends are starting to talk. See, I keep telling these entertainers, they got a lot to worry about. See, they've been worried about fans and low-level people. They got a lot to worry about. It's a lot. Sydney star friends, they starting to talk about this industry. But the industry also reveals itself that it's just in another time now. It's not about laughing and joking. It's about where it's at. I told everybody what I saw for my forecast. Look, y'all, this game, it's majority for the rainbow community. It's their turn to take over this game. It's their turn to win. It's really all about them. And that's why I told you I stand in a different place. Like, they can, like, let them do them. But y'all didn't understand where I was coming from. Now I'm going to show you again. So check it out. Y'all mean to tell me it's talk online about Saucy Santana and not Young Miami? And then when does that ever happen? So Young Miami was in a group called City Girls. Go solo, but now she don't exist. That's cool. But they bigging up her friend, her sidekick. And you know the joke around here. Man, the joke around here is, man, Diddy was with Saucy. That's my joke. But anyway, I laugh at them every day, y'all. I laugh when they go out their way to make a video and a cover, and they call themselves dissing Saucy Santana and talk about them. But in reality, they bigging up Saucy Santana with praise. They the ones who make Saucy Santana relevant. That's cool. But I watched them try to make Young Miami homegirl more famous than her. I'm watching it right now. And I'm like, why they don't get the exposed? Why? These old heads. No, y'all showing me y'all like Saucy Santana more than Young Miami. And the question today is, how could that be when they were best friends and Young Miami started that career and they both been around the diddler? Once again, you guys are picking and choosing, but this time, let's go. So y'all serious? Have I just watched y'all try to give Saucy Santana more attention than Young Miami? Young Miami concert got stopped. She should have never said she wanted a Drake feature. I saw them stop talking about her. Oh, what? They ain't start talking about her till they realized she was winning. And once everybody said she was winning, somehow she disappeared. That's cool. But then somehow they start bigging up her sidekick, friend, Saucy Santana. I'm like, what is going on? Okay. Meaning, I'm looking at it like, I seen a couple of YouTubers posting it. Guess what complexion they were? I seen a lot of them talking about Saucy. And I'm like, okay, y'all talking. I'm like, my mom, Saucy ain't got no career for real. Young Miami's the one that's winning, but y'all not talking about her. It's not even fair. But I'm like, oh, okay. This the game they play. I didn't know. See, they call themselves shaming Saucy. They call themselves joking on Saucy, but no, y'all like Saucy. And for you to load up Saucy on your platform and give all that opinion, you only have an opinion when you care about something. Or you only have an opinion when something interests you or rub you wrong, whatever it is. For you to put Saucy on your cover and go into a spill, whatever it is, hey, that's your preference. And I'm saying that because what proof do I have that Saucy Santana is a star or got talent? And why is Saucy Santana more favorite than Young Miami? That's all I'm asking. Now you're going to see what it is. Let's go. It ain't me, y'all. It's not me. I just like to see them picking and choosing, man. So this time I watched them pick Saucy Santana. Because Young Miami wanted the hit song. I ain't see it get no more light after July. After July 4th, I see Miami get no more light. TMZ got Saucy Santana in New York City. New York City. And the rapper shared his thoughts on the ongoing debate of his friends playing in the NBA. But just what y'all better get about this thing, what tripped me out. Y'all better get what tripped me out about this whole article. For one, Saucy Santana chilling in New York City. You know what I'm saying? Like, Young Miami supposed to be the one getting paparazzi. She the one with the album. But Saucy Santana called a rapper. That alone made me laugh. What did I tell you rappers was? I never heard Saucy pick a rap. I'm like, yo, I didn't even know this person was a rapper. But they in New York, so who they doing tracks with? Who they rapping with? Saucy Santana went to go visit Diddy and shopping in New York first. TMZ got Saucy Santana in New York City, and the rapper shared his thoughts. So Saucy Santana is now a rapper in New York. But Young Miami got the hit song. So I'm like, yo, this don't make sense. It just don't make sense. So Young Miami tour get canceled, Saucy Santana on tour. Look to me like Young Miami got sabotaged. All right? But no, Saucy, all jokes aside, Saucy Santana is a new face in hip-hop rap because it's his turn now. So I know what's going on. I just play stupid. It's his turn to come out. Told you, the time we in this music game, all of the people that had to stay in the closet, all the people that had to hide, it's their turn to come out. And they coming to get their money. I'm gonna prove that in a minute. All right? So, how did Carisha just fade away? Diddy said Carisha was going to be the next Oprah. But we do know Carisha had a hit record and it just disappeared. So, Icespice get her shows canceled this summer. Young Miami get canceled. Y'all see what's happening? We don't know who's doing what, but young generation, you can see your culture's not going forward. If you're a man, just look at it through the woman. It don't matter. You see it, picking and choosing. Favorites. Y'all all watching it now. You are watching Saucy Santana be picked as a favorite over Young Miami. Y'all all watched it. That's why I tell you, I always watch what they post. I watch what they saying first, then I come back later. So I watched all last week. They talking about Sydney Starr, Saucy Santana. They find it every reason to talk about everybody except for Young Miami. So they keep talking about Saucy Santana. Wow, Saucy Santana. No, I'm like, guys, you're slickly promoting her like nobody don't know. I mean, you're promoting him like nobody don't know what you're doing. Like, y'all are promoting Saucy Santana, acting like you dissing him. You acting like Saucy is so negative. But no, you also promoting Saucy. You're putting Saucy name in your algorithm for your channel, meaning you're promoting. And that's cool. But just don't think nobody don't know that. Young Miami is the one with the hit, not him. But I understand Saucy Santana needs his promotion because He is on tour right now. He is right now doing walkthroughs. Yup. So he's in New York right now too. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be performing somewhere. He ain't in New York for no reason. Somebody also got to make his beats. He's a rapper. So now y'all see when I was telling you, all the stuff I be joking about, I be telling the truth sometimes. That's why I say don't believe nothing I say. When I was joking saying they understand they got to make music for other people now because that's where the money is. So what's also going to happen? Now, Saucy Santana probably is going to start making more money than these rappers soon. Soon. Yeah, soon, yup. Soon, yup. Because that's what's going to happen. It's their turn. I joke at y'all. I say, look, the straight clubs is lame. The straight people got to go to their club now. The same way they had to go to the straight club to have fun. Straight people that love rap, you got to go to their concert because they clubs. Y'all thought I was playing. Nah. It's their turn. Everybody get their turn, y'all. Remember? First it was about the men. Then you had to get your female rapper. Then it was about this man. Then it had to be about the white rap had to get their respect. Remember? People didn't want a white rap. Everybody got to get their turn, y'all. That's what hip-hop is. All races, all sex, all people. You ain't want to accept it. That's what hip-hop culture is. They always been around. But this is what we're looking at. Everybody is now putting attention on Saucy Santana the same summer as Young Miami had her best song. It was about to blow up going solo. So y'all able to see Icespice got put on ice and Young Miami. Got it? When I say this is why your game is corny, because they're going to keep talking about everybody else that's not winning, or they don't mix it up and let you know the truth. All right, favorites. So now y'all got it. Saucy Santana is the favorite over Young Miami. Y'all all got it. But what's the reality of it? Nobody's innocent. Meaning, they still picking and choosing which one they like the most. And at this point, Saucy has won. That's just what happened. So let's just continue on, y'all, because I'm going to show y'all what it's going at. Did y'all see Dame Dash call Charlamagne? Dame Dash is disrespecting Charlamagne, calling him Saucy Santana. Get it? That's a code word. Dame Dash is F-bombing Charlamagne. F-bombing, G-A-Y. He's slandering Charlamagne heavy. Now, I don't know what that's about. But what I want y'all to see is what I saw on the timeline. And I'm going to tell everybody what I already assumed. From the video vixen, everybody in this game is not going out broke. And I already been seeing something. Them video vixens been talking, but I told y'all, they going to start talking. Everything that was in their closet coming out. This on the timeline, y'all. What's on the timeline? Outlaws with T.S. T.S. Madison. What caught my attention? The title on let me show you. It's coming down the timeline, and the topic they talking about. What's the topic? They're saying the main people that's into their behavior is the men that's supposed to be straight. What I'm really trying to tell them is this. It's their turn to talk. It's their turn to get their fame. They've been in this game a long time too behind the scenes, and I get it. They don't want to die broke neither. They don't want to be a nobody. So I told you, if they turn, I've been peeping this over a year ago when I said a lot of y'all was smart, y'all run. Because they are talking. They talking about how they go into analytics, how like feminine men don't watch us. They saying the people that's in our community don't watch us. They say the people that watch them is all the people supposed to be so-called straight. But this is the point I want to make. They also were breaking down analytics. You see, it's a 2-minute video. Breaking down how back in the day, when the internet first started on a high level, the powers that be had been did studies and understood that a lot of so-called married men be the main ones watching them. But my point is, they are talking. So I want y'all to get this. You're worried about the wrong stuff and the wrong people. They're talking. And what they're saying is, majority of people is supposed to be married straight and all this stuff, that and the third. They were going into the analytics how people that's like them don't watch them. Like TS don't watch TS in movies. They don't do that. And they going into how people that's, their brothers and like their brothers don't watch them. But my point is, y'all, and they also throwing shots at women, saying women so-called claim they would never mess with a man that mess with TS. But they saying, lady, the statistic is most so-called straight men that's in relationships are the main one that deal with TS. That's what they break it down analytically. But this is on timeline, which means this is public. You don't got to be subscribed to this. This is on timelines, flowing. See the views? See the likes? This is flowing conversation every day that goes on. Meaning they're talking now. It's their turn. And they got a lot of entertainment stories. So I was just telling y'all, that's the time we in. That's the time we in. All right? So I'm telling them all. Hey, they come to get their money, y'all. That's it. It's time for them to tell their stories. The Lakers got sold for $12 billion. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. The Lakers got sold for $12 billion. The Lakers ain't want that stock to go down. Somebody got traded. Somebody left, went to another team. I wonder why. They sold the Lakers for $12 billion. Jeannie Buss, the owner, sold it for $9 billion to this man. It's a man that bought it and flipped it real quick in 9 months. He flipped it to 12.5, so he made a quick 3, something like that. But the Lakers are officially sold, y'all. So that means the Kobe Bryant legacy, all that's wrapped up in one. So somebody now owns the Kobe legacy. Get it? Understand about this right here? What makes the money is those jerseys and that merchandise. So here you got it, y'all. The Lakers. This also represents the change, y'all. I understood when the Lakers were moved, all of this meant Los Angeles goodbye. Mainly all of y'all that were raised with Jerry Curl on watching Magic Johnson, Showtime Lakers, this meant goodbye to y'all. This when I knew they not pandering to their community no more. Because they don't spend no money. Bye-bye, black community. Bye-bye, LA. That's what that was. All right? Part of it. What else? I'm going to tell you my opinion why the Lakers sold. Something major happened. I'm not going to go too much into it. Somebody got accused of getting inside information from somebody that play on the Lakers. It's alleged. It's not facts. Damon Jones about to do 2 years. But the word is, he was talking to somebody on them Lakers. So it's a lot of reasons why the Lakers had to be sold, y'all. A lot of reasons. We ain't going to go there. I'm only bringing it back because 2 years ago, I told people when Luka Doncic came, it represented the change in a new era. And LeBron James' time was up. They kept it going. It is what it is. We're going to leave it at that, y'all. But here's an update, y'all, on the most expensive franchises. This is what I want to show y'all, right? A lot of franchises been cashing out. A lot of owners been cashing out. You know why? Because they know their main viewership is gone. Guys, what was the number one thing in your community? Rapping, entertainment, basketball. You don't watch basketball no more. They don't recruit in your neighborhoods no more. Y'all not the top players, right? So a lot of the teams we looked up to and used to watch, the original owners have cashed out and sold. Yes. At this point now, it's people buying these teams because it's about money. Let's go. See that? Sports bet. This is the real money. Where Kevin Hart get his money from? DraftKings. What Hov got money? Jay-Z got money wrapped up in Fanatics. These are the new contracts. When I was telling them, they could be on YouTube all day. It means no career. Or unless they're trying to get to a level where they seen on these situations. That's the real money right there. DraftKings have their own network. They have their own TV station. These are the things I was speaking about. Like, guys, when you're on a certain level now, if your views are real on YouTube, they will give you a check. You don't think it's a reason why Shannon Sharp or Ocho Cinco don't work for one of these companies? You ain't get it yet? No, y'all. Same way I showed you Gilly with a certain company. These are the new check writers. These are the new check writers. This is how your boy Hov been getting his money. Like I said, he got many deals on the table. He don't got to deal with rap. Y'all see Target? Okay. Y'all know Jay-Z getting money with Target. A lot of this stuff is broken through Roc Nation. Roc Nation got ties with Amazon, Target. But you know for a fact, Jay-Z get money with Fanatics. He get money with Target. See that? He just broke bread with the Yankees. Because Jay-Z knows the new money. That's the new money. He went back to work as a rapper, and as a rapper, doing deals with these companies. Now, use your brain. Other rappers' career disappearing. The new rappers are the ones supposed to be getting these new deals. A lot of these celebrities, entertainers, supposed to be getting these new deals. But they tricked them by having them play on Instagram all day. The only pictures and videos they're supposed to be doing is pictures and videos for these new commercials for these brands and these companies. They are the check writers. That's why Kai Center is big. His last episode, he get money with T-Mobile. Corporations started hiring their own people. Get it? You T-Mobile, we need to start our own YouTubers. Why? They can push the brand every day. Keep traffic going. That was the new money, y'all. You see what I'm saying? The new money, like Druski got to deal with Google. You might think Druski just an online clown. He might be. Which means this is how it works. See, Druski own his own channel. That's all his money. The deal he got with Google, that's a whole separate check. But yeah, and these are the things I was telling people, like, if you don't watch television, you wouldn't actually know who's in the real deals, getting the real checks, and you won't know who's the real pop stars. So that's why I threw it at you. Joe Budden be in real commercials, he do. Joe Budden be getting good checks. That's why he keeps his show at a clean, conservative level. But see, they know the fans of Joe Budden's show. But Joe Budden whole show, his real money is those advertising deals he got. Him and Charlamagne got good. They in good deals, man. All right? Charlamagne is a voice on the radio. He's good for brands. Period. And that's what I was telling all you people online. You're going to stay on the level you on because of your content. You're going to stay on the level you on because of your behavior. And now that all these apps move a certain way, you ain't going to see, okay, now I can prove you. Now you see Charlamagne start on the Breakfast Club, but he don't need it. He crossed over to Netflix already. He crossed over. When I say crossover, meaning people that solidified their new money. The new money, Netflix. Okay. You see 50 went and dropped the dot. That was Netflix new money. He went and got some money from Netflix. Y'all know 50 get money from Stars. Those are the new deals. If you ain't in those deals, you ain't getting no real money. That's what I meant. Dame Dash, the jokester, right? He got to deal with Paramount as we speak. Dame just throw y'all off and say BT. Dame is in a deal with Paramount right now as we speak. Because remember, Dame is a CEO. He's a head. He's not stupid. He played a dumb role. Y'all laugh at Dame because of rap. Meanwhile, Dame can own all his filming rights or whatever. So what I'm saying? He's still getting paid in full to this day. See? Whole time, everybody laughing at Dame. He broke. All his money coming from paid in full every year. See? This is how it works, man. So I'm saying that because these are the things I spoke about. This reality. Everybody could want to play this role, but the new money is this. And if you're not in this new deal, you ain't getting no money. Now, I went through all that to show you. That's why they cut their ass off. They got cut off so they won't get the new money. When they saw icespice blowing up with Taylor Swift, she became a household name fast. And being that she became a household name fast, icespice about to start getting these deals. She about to start getting them big checks. Somebody had to stop that, y'all. Somebody had to stop it. Somebody did not like what they saw. See, in the play world, we looking at it like she was Taylor Swift. No, this was Taylor Swift helping the brand Ice Spice. This is them being branded. Yes, you also can look at it. This is Taylor Swift branding through her to reach the community. Yes, you can say that, but you also got to look at it fair. This is also Taylor Swift giving her a helping hand, making her a household name. And we already know that by Taylor Swift putting the Swifties onto her, that's a whole nother tax bracket. All of a sudden, Ice Spice shows canceled. All of a sudden, she got blackballed, disappeared. Her career was popping, winning. Then all of a sudden, y'all, like I say, you're going to see when other people come out, it's like everybody else got to disappear. So let's go once again. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's up. So a lot of y'all, especially the young generation, know about Ice Spice. All right? She was hitting organically. Those are not fake views. I checked. So if she owned that channel, which I doubt, whoever owned that channel still get money. Because that video monetized. So my whole point is, how is she winning, getting all these deals, all of a sudden, she's just a bad person? Oh, they was quick to post online when she so-called got beat up, right? Boom. They was quick to post online when her own friend turned on her, slandering her, right? Okay. Now, another mistake she did make, you can see now. Now, look, Nickiminaj actually tried to save her. If she would have went with Nicki, she might have been okay. But I'm also going to say, if she was in that contract, she couldn't go with Nicki anyway. The question is, what happened to her? What happened to her? That's the question. How was she successful? Then all of a sudden it just stopped. It just, no. What happened? What happened, y'all? So you got your proof? You got your proof what happened to Carrie Hilson. You got your proof what happened to Maya. Boy, something about them light-skinned women, boy. It can't be too many light-skinned women. All of a sudden, as we speak, Latto getting slandered right now. Yep, Latto became a clown all of a sudden. So you're going to see it. Something about them. It can't be more than one light-skinned woman. I don't know what that's about. She was winning for the new generation. So new generation, get this clear. Somebody didn't want y'all to prosper. So being that y'all were tricked to pick and choose, you didn't understand you can see your own fate in somebody else. Because what happened to Ice Spice represent y'all errant generation. That means none of y'all gonna get forward progress. You see Ice Spice making like and also what they don't like, it took years to get a deal back in the days. Back in the days, it took forever to get on. Back in the days, it took forever to be a household name. It was a struggle. You had to do a lot of shows. You had to do way more work. It might take you 10 years to get your first million. But see now, the young people's making so much money so fast, older generation start hating on them. Start hating. So what happened is, look to me like a lot of people from the new generation got sabotaged. You got straight sabotage one way or another. She got sabotaged, y'all. I'm not even going to play with you. I don't know, did it, I don't care. She did nothing wrong, but she did nothing wrong. She's not even a loudmouth person like that. But everybody is. But don't forget, Megan's still around. Cardi B's still around. Cardi B still talks. I saw with my own eyes, they was loving Ice Spice more than everybody for a quick second. Her peers. Popular amongst her peers. But somehow something happened. And I say, ever since she took these pictures, looked like she having fun, I think they didn't like that. I think people didn't like that. Plus, it also is a lot of racist people. They didn't like this, y'all. Ice Spice was having too much fun. See, she caught herself. She was having too much fun and caught herself, so she tried to look mad, play it off. I knew they was going to hate on her, y'all. Check it out. Check it out. Ice Spice apologizes after missing Summer Jam performance. So she spoke about how they promoted she was going to be at Summer Jam. Come to find out, due to contractual situations, she didn't get to perform. but they still made money selling the tickets with her name on it. Then on top of that, her producer, which is DJ Enough's son, made it. They favored it by Taylor Swift. All of a sudden, the man in the yellow shirt, his father, gets accused of taking pay-to-play records. DJ Enough has been around just as long as Envy and Flex, but somehow DJ Enough is the bad guy when he was just winning more than Envy and more than Flex. Because I been knew Envy was behind icespice. But now they want to tell the world that DJ Enough been taking money, payola, illegal activity. Now, being that he tied it with icespice and his son is winning, and his son is giving homage to Taylor Swift, saying, thank you for the opportunity, thank you. See, they don't want to tell the success story in New York. This is a young, successful story from New York that can inspire others and show them kids from the Bronx. Don't worry, kids from the Bronx, you can make it too. You can make it on the Taylor Swift level. Don't you know she's the biggest in the world? She made $6 billion in one tour. They don't want y'all to know that. They want y'all to stay on Instagram the rest of your life. They want you to stay on YouTube. They want y'all to put fake views on your videos. They don't want you to make it. They made it already. They made it. But somehow, everything crumbled. Buckmaster Fletch goes on the radio, or whatever he does, he tells everything, allegedly. Buckmaster Flex accuses DJ Enough of allegedly taking secret payments to push music. Now, as this happened, icespice shows getting canceled. None but old heads playing online. They're closer to 60 than 50, but they don't want to accept it. It's all in your face. Accusing DJ Enough of taking money. From who? Fresh Montana, Mano, Nori. Wow. Told you this stuff is sad, bro. Hey, New York, I watched New York implode and destroy themselves. Y'all now finally get what I tell you, man. It's designed to end when they're going to destroy each other and they're going to have nothing left anyway. Didn't also say in the last day they all going to go against each other? What have you been seeing? Dame versus Cam. All going against each other because it ain't no money. They crumbling, y'all. It ain't my fault they crumbling. Some people cashing out and some people failing. That's what's happening. Some people cashing out and some people are crashing and turning and burning. So DJ Enough. DJ Enough was actually doing it for New York. See? New York was winning in rap music by way of icespice. But for whatever reason, they don't like them. Online, icespice was played out as a clown because I saw them do it. I saw them portray icespice as a clown and a bozo. Her career's washed up. On this same platform, I saw them praising Saucy Santana. This why YouTube ain't a trash. This why. It is only used for agenda-based content where I watch them block Young Miami, block icespice, but talk about Saucy. It is okay. That's your preference. But just don't think nobody else knows this. And it's not but old heads doing it. Now, if it's young content creators, they're going to talk about everybody. Old heads, they pick and choose their media, man, because they industry people. And them industry people like what they like. And they didn't like the fact that icespice had blew up so fast. Maybe she was going to pass Rihanna. Maybe she was going to pass Beyonce. Maybe she was going to be passing a whole lot of people. Maybe somebody ain't like that. You got it? Because now she catching hell. What else we don't know? I'm willing to bet they're going to try to leave her broke. And we also don't know what she's going through. Because she's a young lady stuck in a contract. And she can't speak out. But something went wrong. You don't get to this level and then it just disappears. It don't work like that. And I know the game of she's in a contract. She's in contracts. Which means she has nowhere to go. And 2 of her shows been stopped that quick. So she was supposed to tour this summer. Not just New York, Kentucky, and other places canceled. Which means Ice Spice was really relevant, popping, supposed to be picking up money, but somehow her show got stopped, just like Young Miami. We're going to leave it at that, y'all. Now you got it. It's a game of picking and choosing, and that's how it's always going to be. They actually have chose Saucy Santana over Young Miami. These are facts. Saucy Santana is in New York right now getting coverage and also being announced as a rapper. I laughed when they called Diddy a rapper, but I told them this is what the rap game is now. Those ain't typos. They rappers. See, y'all, we thought it was based on a rapper. No, it ain't on that. We were raised on a different type of rappers, meaning the rap game was something different. After 2020, this is what the rap game is. Saucy Santana is a rapper. When they talk about Diddy in the articles, they call him a rapper. TMZ got Saucy Santana in New York City, and the rapper shared his thoughts on the ongoing debate of his friends playing in the WNBA. This is hip hop now, but you able to see this guy actually stole Young Miami's identity. On top of that, going around getting the coverage Young Miami's supposed to be getting. So I told you your culture was backwards. Carry on, y'all. We're going to check out early. All right? So there you got it. And y'all all better watch out because they talking, y'all. They're talking. You see that iHeartRadio mic, right? While y'all online worried about broke YouTubers, T.S. Madison and them doing a lot of talking on iHeartRadio. How I know that? Because when this stuff start popping up on your timeline, that means it's going viral. See? That's organic viral. When stuff start popping your timeline you ain't subscribed to, viral. What they talking about? What the men like? Talking about what the men like? Talking about what the men like. We're going to leave it at that. Told you they got a lot to worry about. If y'all was in that game and y'all thought y'all were going to just leave a lot of these people broke and miserable and to suffer, I think they said they ain't going out like that. Y'all should have ran when they started podcasts. Because all the stuff they saying behind your back, you ain't going to know. Just know it's going viral. It's going viral. All I gotta know is see that iHeart mic. And all I gotta do is see that. Once it's on my timeline, it's viral. Hold on, let me see the exact numbers of views. Hold up. I think that's say 215K, damn near 250,000. Told you. All natural stuff goes viral naturally. You know what I'm saying? So whatever come at me naturally, that's when I know it's hitting. And I'm telling all y'all in that game, y'all better run. All right? Y'all better run. Today, Dame Dash is calling out Charlamagne. But I'm telling you, I figured this out last year. When the video of Vixens came out, I was like, hold on, man. A lot of people starting to come out in this game, man, and they starting to tell their stories. And I'm like, yo, people that know they got credible stories or they are somebody, they're not going to go out without monetizing nothing. If you got all these industry stories, I don't care if you was a producer, engineer, A&R, you got stories to cash out on. So, like, I knew that was going to happen. Like you seeing with lawyers. People that used to be lawyers, they ain't lawyers no more. They telling you all the things about law. So I knew it was going to happen with everybody, y'all. Because everybody in the field. I knew eventually, what I understood after the Diddy and all that, they are also key players in this game that were kept hidden and quiet. When I go through all the old videos, TV shows, they was always right there the whole time. But what I understood was a lot of them are not going to die broke due to their code of silence. They're talking. They got platforms. See, Sydney Starr just got arrested for that foul behavior. But Sydney Starr been around. Just like they all been around. But y'all never put together who they was around. But now they telling their story. And they're talking about straight men. So I'm going to leave it right there. This is going viral today. This is what's going on. People are running out of time and space. Other than that, y'all, new generation, y'all see what happened. Somebody wanted Ice Spice to disappear, and she did. Her and a producer. Got it? We don't know who, but you see it happen. And you also see that she had already made it past music because she was already dealing with corporations. Quick. Had her own line with Duncan. Quick. So common sense, y'all knew she would have got way more deals. And the face of the new generation. We had our Lil Kim. We had our Nicki Minaj's. All right. This was a new generation. But they didn't want their generation to grow. Or I'm going to just say this. Somebody wanted all the money for themselves. My opinion, the older generation wants all of this money for themselves. That's my opinion. To throw it at you. Okay, you see how 50 got deals with stars? Where the next 50 at? Where's the next young filmmaker that's popping? Okay. These are the questions. You see how Jay-Z got that deal with HBO Max? What's the next rapper gonna get a big deal? And produce their own product. See? That's the only way they're gonna get real money now. So I'm gonna be honest with you to show you Jay-Z always ahead. Because as he was cashing out his brand Duce and all that, he just got an HBO deal. He got Fanatics. He got other deals. This might also prove, and I tell you before that, in reality, Jay-Z don't need rap no more. And I said that if he ever turned his back on his rap game, they all gonna go broke. Jay-Z, the reason why they on Netflix. Fat Joe and Jada. Because Roc Nation is the plug for all of these corporations. Period. And that's my whole spiel when I was telling y'all that Roc Nation is not just a low-level hip-hop management company. No. Roc Nation is the middleman between all these big-ass corporations. Jay, find us some rappers. Find us some new talent. Who got it? Stuff like that. Roc Nation is the middleman between everybody and these companies. So understand that also meant Jay-Z got all the first dibs on all the good deals. So say he get first. Then the ones he ain't want or whatever, he got to still look out. Megan, you going to do Amazon. They need a female. Megan, you do Amazon. Jay-Z doing he got verses lined up. I'll promote Apple with verses. Get money off that. And while you see verses, you're going to see Apple. You see what I'm saying? It's all in your face. That's why Jay-Z, he been getting, I'm telling you, man. Those are the new deals. You ain't, now I'm going to show it music-wise. Jay-Z in a record deal with Apple. He in a record deal with Amazon. You know what I'm saying? That's how he working the table. Those were the new deals. So, guess what? If I'm the top rapper, and the more y'all not on my level, guys, I can mess around and monopolize all them deals. Not saying that's what he's doing, but you see how it go? The more my name big, I got a chance to get money from all of these companies. You see? That's what your boy Ho been doing. See, that's how it works. And the less see, it ain't rap competition, fool. Now the competition is who gonna get the most money from these companies. Told you, that's what the game been about. Him and Diddy and Kanye been playing that game. I've been telling y'all slow, catch up. That's why Ho said, all right, we ain't re-up on that Adidas deal. We'll get some more deals. Come on. Pharrell, you gonna be at Louis. No, y'all, that all the new deals. Yeah. Those were the new deals. And they got nothing to do with what else y'all don't get with the NFL and Roc Nation? Jay-Z got a lot of he managed a lot of players. So he get them in commercials and stuff too. But that's the whole game where it really ain't about rap. If he turns his back from the rap game and cuts everybody off and says, I'm done with it, a lot of them will fall in their face. So they all better pray to Jay-Z every day. And they all should call Jay-Z and say, thank you, Jay. And they should give him praise because I'm going to be honest. If Jay-Z turns his back on a lot of them, they'll be finished, y'all. Meanwhile, Dame is in a contract right now. Right now as we speak. See that? Boom. On that note, they better pray. They better, like I say, from now on, man, they need Hov. They better thank him and praise him, and they need him. Other than that, we're going to get out of here, y'all. These are the new corporations. These are the new deals. No more record deals. No more movie roles. Unless you a film producer putting out your own movies and stuff like that, your own budget. Nah. Now y'all see what Dame been doing? Now you see why Dame said he got his own thing going on? Dame not a finesse, y'all. He just playing low level. He understands. I got the studio. He got everything you need in position to go forward. That's all you got to know. And he's getting money. But Young Miami got blackballed, and nobody looks at them as nobody special. They say, God damn it, Diddy, Saucy, and Young Miami all the same. So that's enough of that, y'all. We're going to get out of here. Y'all enjoy y'all day. New generation, step your game up, man, because they don't want you to eat. They want y'all to go out messed up, man. So get your money. And you got to have that talent. We out. One.